Hello guys and welcome to another PowerPoint tutorial. In this video I will show you how I made these slides in PowerPoint using the zoom transition. But before we go in, please make sure you're subscribed, and if you like this video, don't forget to like it. So I start by copy pasting the logo of Instagram because I want to take the colors from that image, and then I'm gonna insert a rectangle. I'm gonna select no line, and then I'm gonna pick gradient fill. Here I'm gonna change the option to this one, and now I'm just gonna start changing the colors of these handles here. So you click on the toggle there and then click on the eyedropper tool, and you just have to select the color that you want to pick from the image. Now I'm just gonna make this a little bit thinner. Then I'm gonna insert a rectangle, and then I'm gonna change the color to this light gray. And now we're gonna create some guides. So to do that, I just inserted a square and then go to grid and guides and just add a vertical guide. And then just move it to the right edge and just duplicate the guide holding Ctrl on your keyboard. And then just get rid of the square that you created. Now we're gonna create the posts on our feed. So you're just gonna insert a square and then you're gonna duplicate it holding Ctrl on your keyboard and dragging it with your mouse. So we do this 2 times, and then we select the 3 shapes and go to shape format, click on align, and then distribute horizontally. Now I'll group these shapes with Ctrl G, and then I'm just gonna make it larger holding Shift so it doesn't distort the shape. And then I'm gonna duplicate the group, again holding Ctrl on my keyboard, and then bringing everything up. And you might need to modify a little bit the size or the background, the gray background, so everything fits. But then you're gonna click on no line and you're gonna change the color to white. And to add the shadow, you'll need to ungroup, so Ctrl Shift G, select everything and pick a shadow from the shape effects panel. Here I'm just increasing the transparency and changing a little bit the blur. And now we're gonna create the placeholder for our profile image. So that's just a circle, and here I just pick a random color that we're gonna put an image in later on. But basically now you just need to create the text for your profile, which in this case will be obviously my name, my Instagram handle, which is LurrutiaPPT, so make sure to follow me there as well. And then you can just add some information about you, like a description. To make it a little bit more realistic, you can add the number of followers that you have, the number of posts that you have, etc. And then we're gonna create a button with the rounded rectangle here. Remember, with the yellow dot here, you can change the roundness of the edges. And then I'm gonna change the color of the field to white and the color of the outline to black. Then if you double click the shape, you'll be able to write in it. So here I just wrote the word message and changed the color to black. And then select your placeholder for your profile picture. Go to shape format, select picture or texture fill, and here you can insert an image or place it from your clipboard, which is what I'll do here. So I just go to Unsplash, for example, I copy an image, then I select this placeholder here, and I'm gonna add a picture or texture fill from clipboard. And if your image looks distorted, go to picture format, click on crop, and then click on fill, and you'll be able to move it around until you find the actual focus area that you want of your image. And I'll repeat that exact same process for the squares number 2, number 4, and number 6. Now I'll create a new slide, and this one will act as our first post from our feed. And I'm gonna create this kind of Instagram post interface. So I'll start with a rectangle, then go back to the first slide, select the first post, and copy the effect with the format painter. So now you have the same shadow. And then create a square inside that shape. And we'll use this for our image. So just select picture, texture fill, and click on insert or clipboard. Again, go to picture format, crop and fill, so you can position your image, make it larger. And now I'm gonna copy the profile picture and the Insta handle from the first slide. Gonna paste them here, make it a little bit smaller, and just position everything so it looks real. And now I'm gonna insert some icons. So you go to insert icons, and here I'm gonna look for a heart, and you click on insert. And I repeated the same process for the message icon and for the send icon. So for the first slide, I'm gonna create an about me page. So I just created a heading and added a description, and maybe add your birthday, add your favorite hobby or something like that. And then I'm gonna add some icons as well. So you go to insert icons, and here I'm gonna pick a birthday cake. And you'll notice that you won't be able to add a gradient as a fill unless you convert it to shape. So now you can pick a gradient fill, and I repeat the same process for the other icon. I'll add a circle here that I'm gonna send to the back. I'm gonna pick no line, and I'm gonna pick the same gradient fill just to make it a little bit more colorful. And now we're gonna go back to the first slide, go to insert, click on zoom, and then click on slide zoom, and you'll be able to pick the slide that you just did, and we're gonna put it on the first square here. Then click on line and select no line. So you're basically gonna create other 2 slides for the rest of your posts. And I'll take this time to remind you to subscribe to this channel if you want to get more PowerPoint tutorials, and to follow me on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm running a giveaway over there so you can win all my premium templates. And the last day to enter is the 2nd of February. So go check that out. And lastly, what you need to do is to insert those slide zooms as well. So here you pick slide number 3 and insert it on square number 3 as well. And the slide number 4, you're gonna put it in the square number 5. Finally, you select all the slides, go to transitions and click on fade. And that's how I did this awesome presentation in PowerPoint. And this transition that jumps from one slide to the other is actually created automatically with the zoom effect, but that's pretty much it. And this one's part of my premium template, so make sure to check that out on rutiappt.com. It includes 10 layouts for your own content plus instructions. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next video.